Lamar Transit is proud to manage the advertising for one of North America's largest transit systems. With its majestic skyline, Vancouver, British Columbia is also Canada's largest port, trading $75 billion in goods annually. And with one of the mildest climates in the country, it's not only bustling with business, but is a year-round playground for locals and tourists who flock here for fun and adventure. It's a city where people of all ages are active and fully enjoy the outdoors. Vancouver is the fastest growing city in North America, with a vibrant population that has doubled in the past 20 years. It's also the only major North American city without a freeway system, making it uniquely suited for transit advertising, thanks to the high visibility ads receive on heavily trafficked bridges, arteries, and thoroughfares. Getting a good return on invested advertising dollars is increasingly difficult in the ever-fragmented media marketplace. Newspapers, radio, and television don't perform as well as they once did, which is why even traditional media companies now rely on transit to ensure their message stands out.
I love it because it reaches all points of the Lower Mainland, and that's our geographic target. It's out there continuously, the frequency is high, the reach is high. It's a great bang for your buck.
Transit is bold, breaks through the clutter, and reaches captive consumers in an unintrusive way, making it the perfect medium for automotive clients.
It allows us to concentrate heavily in our major own market area, but also the buses travel outside our market into the surrounding market areas, which allows us to penetrate into those markets very effectively as well.
It's an efficient and effective way to target specific demographic areas and groups.
We needed to be everywhere. And at the end of the day, transit allowed us to do that. It gave us the outdoor presence, the nice visual, bold presence in an environment, but it also helped us to reach everybody, all potential target group, the principal grocery shoppers, and also it was more cost efficient.
Transit advertising is also a great way to bring credibility to emerging brands.
When looking at the various media out there between print, radio, TV, transit, and other out-of-home, transit was really the one that bubbled to the top as our best value. It's allowed us to do a couple things. One is to make a really big splash in a market. So we've done a lot of transit advertising on the West Coast in comparison to other parts of Canada. And we've actually noticed a lot more awareness and a lot more of, oh, I've heard of you guys. Advertising offline is something that people associate with real brands and real companies. And so by doing offline advertising and doing it in a big way, which transit seems to allow us to do, it definitely builds trust.
And we have a wide range of signature products to showcase your message, including fullbacks, Super Kings, headliners, full wraps, sky strips, platform and station backlit posters, scrollers, turnstile wraps, Michelangelos, and wall and floor murals. Lamar Transit is an innovator in digital advertising with more than 140 fully active LCD display screens in 44 different locations, exposing your ad to 1.9 million boarding passengers each week on all of Vancouver's transit systems. Plus, our digital network has expanded to include bright outdoor signage at key locations like International Village. And we have fully illuminated digital LED bus kings deployed in Vancouver's most densely populated areas, all enabled with real-time update capabilities. The crown jewel in our transit offerings is the sleek Canada line, serving more than 5.2 million riders monthly and connecting Vancouver with Richmond, Lower Mainland's second largest city, as well as Vancouver's International Airport. Ridership has already exceeded 2013 projections. Let Lamar Transit support you in taking your advertising message to the streets.